Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we assess Molefi Ntseki's progress through being a Kaizer Chiefs coach, and we ask ourselves the question: do we like Molefi Ntseki? Do we believe Molefi Ntseki will do as good, or does Molefi Ntseki suck and he must just go back home to I don't know where? But yeah, that is what we have to ask ourselves the questions of today. And look, is his record the best record in the world? No. I think as Chiefs fans, we all know a lot of us didn't like Molefi Ntseki being the head coach, but let's take that aside. Let's put that one side and let's ask ourselves the hard truth about a coach who signs for a team. A coach who signs for a team, number one, when he gets there, yes, Molefi Ntseki was there last season, but he was not the coach. So he didn't give the instructions. He didn't say do this and do that. But now he's the coach. So he has the power to do these things. So in saying that, let's get down to business and say, Molefi Ntseki, when a new coach comes in, oftentimes a new coach will put in his systems, will put in how he wants his teams to play. And usually by, let's say, game number 8 of the season or something like that, you start to see what the coach has been trying to build into the team. And a lot of the times, new coaches, it's either they like shine and fly and do like crazy, like get proper like crazy wins if like they have the right players and things just click, or things go bad because the players are still trying to learn what the coach is trying to make them do day in, day out. In Molefi Ntseki's place, it's number two. The players are still trying to adjust to his system. And now that they have adjusted, and it's like game number 8 now, and we can give an assessment, we can say in 8 games, Chiefs has 11 points. We are basically, if you have to think about it, end of the season, we if we put our heads together, end of the season, we should have about, based on the projection, we should have about 39, 42 points. If Molefi Ntseki continues the way he's continuing, we should have about 39, 42 points, somewhere there. Is it good enough for a Kaizer Chiefs? No. Anything under, let's say, 55 points for Kaizer Chiefs is often a fail for us, because 55 in a tight league where teams are losing and winning even at the top can sometimes win you the league. 55 is almost guaranteeing you position number 3, worst case scenario. So that's what that's what we're dealing with now, Chiefs. Right now, Molefi Ntseki has been winning, losing, drawing, winning, losing, drawing. He's been consistent in being inconsistent. But the one positive, we have to say the positive things. The one positive is that Chiefs is starting to play better. The playing better has not come with like results the way we would like to, but the playing better has come with opportunities. And sometimes I say this: if you play with a team that doesn't get a lot of opportunities, sometimes they are just not they're not used to getting opportunities, so they just go that one or hit that one on target and it's a goal. But other times, what then happens is that if that team starts getting a lot of opportunities, the strikers start bettering. And it's a weird thing to say, because you would think that if you could score, if you get one chance in a game and you can score a goal, if we give you 5 chances, you'll score 5 goals. But human psychology, human mentality does not work like that. When someone is hungry, they will work like no one's business. But let put a person who has eaten there and is full. Then all of a second Sunday they don't wanna work. They say it's a grand, last none, whatever. And that, like I always say, is basically our government. Give an unemployed some person a government job tomorrow, you will see proper service deliver. Let that guy pay that guy a lot of money and feed him for days. You will see he will go from 100% social service delivery to almost 20% what you call service delivery, because that's human nature. When you get comfortable or when you get too much good things, you take the smaller things for granted. So you stop doing the basics in football. Like now, Ashley Dupree has been getting one chance a game before before we started playing Royal AM, the FIFA break hit. Because when the FIFA break hit, we started getting a lot of chances. But before that, actually Dupree and our Castillo, etc., we're only getting one chances in games, like one, and it was a goal. One goal, one goal, one goal. It was finished, it was easy. Pulemodi was getting one chance goal, one chance goal. But now that they're getting like a billion chances, they are struggling to even score that one goal. It's because now they don't know what to do, but it's a mentality thing. So for me, Molefi Ntseki, let's give him a 8 game grading. An 8 game grading for Molefi Ntseki will be we don't use A, B's, and C's and D's in South Africa, so I don't know which one works best. But for me right now, I'm just gonna give, so F is a fail. Fail. Uh, let's say A is A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, F is the fail. So me for now, I'll give him, let me actually put it in percentages because let me not complicate it. I'm gonna give him 50%. I Molefi Ntseki is functioning at 50%, which means it's like a D or something. Molefi Ntseki is a 50%. So 50% means that he's not doing well and he's not doing badly. He's just doing the bare minimum. So that is what's happening with Molefi Ntseki. Other people, I'm sure, will be giving him a 40% because then they're like, in terms of South African education, he has passed with this 40%, but has he passed well enough to mean anything in society or whatever? No, because 40%, it may make you pass the exam and you may get the certificate, but universities won't take you with the 40% average. At least 50%. At least they'll take you with at least 50%. And that is just the nature of it. So yeah, that's what I have to say. Molefi Ntseki, for now, give him a 50%. Let's quickly run through the positives he's done. Uh, his positives have been Matlo, positive. We are playing better. It kind of some of the football we're playing reminds me of how we played with Atazwane. Defense is playing better. Our defense is very good. The only thing that's ring is the keeping department, but it's still a last season problem, that one. Attack, we're looking good. We're looking fresh. Yeah, the team looks fresh. And those are the positives. The positives is that. The negatives is the substitutions. We do not substitute players on time. We substitute late. It was also a last season problem. This thing of wanting to substitute people every game, 70. There are some players. Halftime, they must not come back into the game. At halftime, they must go back, stay in the locker room and put someone else. And for me, that was Matt last game. Matt last game, halftime, you should have stayed back in the locker room. Why do I say this? As a coach, sometimes you have to be hard on these guys. You mustn't spare their feelings. If you have played badly, say, Matt, it's not working today, go and rest. We're gonna try someone else. So then Matt can know, oh, I flopped. But now when you bring Matt in and he's having his worst game, and then you play him up to 70th minute or even 80, I forgot when they substituted Matt. To him, it tells him that he can do no wrong, and that is not good for a team. A team needs to know, Guti, if I flop, I'm out. Because what it's doing is that if Matt is flopping, and Avom Du Shabalala, Abozwane, and all these players who are sitting on the bench were like, Mara, we can see Matt is flopping. Why is the coach not playing us? But this guy, he flops the whole game and they play him. It's going to tell the players what? Oh, favoritism. He has his players. He has these players that he likes. He would rather put Matt, leave Matt the whole game, even if it sucks, than putting me who can make something better. And favoritism is what makes locker rooms break. It was what defeats the locker rooms and what makes players start giving half energy because they feel like it doesn't matter how much I train, this guy will never select me. The next point is the mistakes he's making, not giving the youngsters a chance. When I say not giving the youngsters, I think people got me wrong yesterday. Giving youngsters a chance does not mean playing all the youngsters in one game. No, guys, let's be practical. Practical is that what? We're not scoring goals. If we're not scoring goals, why don't we play Shabalala more often? Hmm? Why? Why must we always give Shabalala 15 to 10 minutes in a game? Jensen is scoring in DDC. Why are we not giving him a chance? It's those small things. Oh, last game, Matt was doing badly and Umthetwa was on the field. Why didn't we just bring in Samkelo Zwane to send those nice balls to the strikers, etc., etc. Those kind of things. Zwane has been almost every game on the bench. Sometimes I ask myself, why is Zwane even on the bench? Because why put someone on the bench you don't use? It's like a waste of a bench player. Like Zwane has been on the bench almost every game this season. But has he seen the games? No, he's only been watching games like fans in the stadium. Like, so Zwane, basically, Samkelo Zwane has a number one ticket as a fan of Kaizer Chiefs because he gets to watch every game in every stadium. But does he play? No. So that is another fault of Molefi Ntseki. So, and obvious favoritism is a fault. And another thing that is a fault with Molefi Ntseki is, yeah, I know, substitutions, young players, it's all of those things are fault. And obviously his tactics sometimes of not making us play, those are problems. But so lately he's been doing well there. Guys, you tell me what are the faults that you guys have picked up and the good things. We don't want only to cry here, we also want the good things, because what I said last week is that if Molefi Ntseki loses the game against Sikukune, chances are him, and he loses the game against Cape Town City, chances are he's gonna get fired, so that um in the FIFA break that's coming, they're gonna put in a new coach. But now that Molefi Ntseki has won the Sikukune game, chances are, not chances are, probably he's going to be our coach for the rest of the season. The only time they'll fire Molefi Ntseki is at the end of the season. So yeah, you guys tell me what you think about Molefi Ntseki's performance.